Second night of the Republican National Convention is in the books, and there are a couple moments from the proceedings on Tuesday night that really stuck out to me. Tonight was a big moment for delegates here in Milwaukee to hear from a lot of other Republicans who challenged Donald Trump, their new nominee, for this year's nomination for the general election. Among those who were on stage were businessman Perry Johnson, as well as entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy. Both of those candidates strongly supported Trump as soon as they got out of the race, and they got a pretty good reception from here in the Pfizer Forum.
If you want to revive national pride in this country, vote Trump. If you want to make America great again, vote Trump.
But the two other names that people were really wondering to hear, what are these candidates going to say? Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis. Nikki Haley was up first, and the former South Carolina governor and UN ambassador was honestly greeted with a mixed reaction at first. There were a lot of cheers, but there were also a lot of boos. A lot of the delegates who were standing around me at the front of the hall, right in front of the stage, were really not super excited sounding to hear her. But through the course of her remarks, Haley really seemed to win over a lot of those delegates as she talked about unity, as she talked about going into a general election as a Republican Party that's unified strongly behind its nominee in Donald Trump. And even if, Haley said, people don't agree with Trump 100% of the time, at least they have to agree that he'd be a better choice than Joe Biden.
A strong president doesn't start wars. A strong president prevents wars.
Right after Haley's comments came Ron DeSantis, the Florida governor who exited the race right after his loss in Iowa to Donald Trump and quickly backed him. DeSantis got a very warm welcome from the delegates here and spent a lot of his stump speech, as he did basically on the campaign trail, talking about a lot of failures he saw within the Biden administration and making an argument for the Trump campaign as to why Trump should lead Republicans into victory against Joe Biden this fall. The convention is about halfway through so far. On Wednesday night, we expect that we'll hear from Vice Presidential nominee J.D. Vance. And then on Thursday night, the big headline speech from Republican nominee Donald Trump.
Donald J.